Hello everybody, it's your boy JoJo with Torres Cooking Concepts, bringing you the next episode of SuckleBusters Kitchen. Yeah folks, we're going to cook today a nice recipe from our Area 51 marketplace on our website at www.SuckleBusters.com. So today we are going to do the low salt, salt, pepper, garlic, low salt SPG. Everybody loves SPG. Big fan of SPG. Everybody goes for it. Dan made a change and the recipe now has lower salt content in it, so it is just as good, maybe even better, and it'll help out a lot of people that are looking and watching their salt factors. But this is it right here. We're going to try that today. Also with that, in addition to the steaks, we're going to also do a nice little side dish with it. We're going to do some asparagus, and I'm going to use the Cowboy candy, which is a sweetened jalapeno dust. It is delicious. Multiple uses, multiple purposes. You can do a lot with this. This is going to be our showcase for today. So to get things started, I have a couple of steaks here. Some nice strip steaks that we got at Sam's Club. So thank you, Sam's, for helping us out choose these. So we got some nice beautiful steaks here. What we're going to do is we're going to get these prepped and ready and go ahead and get them out on the grill. So we are going to grill them, and then we're going to go in and segue into the asparagus. So let's get started. So the recipe for the SPG, low salt SPG, basically has a 1/4 cup of olive oil, and a 1/4 cup of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire? Yeah, I know. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to mix them together. Once they are together, we will blend it. Give it a nice little toss around. Okay. And basically what we want to do is we want to brush this onto the steaks, give it a very nice coating. As you can see, being very, very liberal with putting this on. Make sure that you kind of evenly put it on there. You want the meat to absorb as much of this evenly. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and flip these over. Lovely, lovely steaks. Do the other side. Make sure you brush it on nice and evenly. If you don't happen to have a brush, you can do it with a wet paper towel. So there's a lot of things you can do. And if not, you can always go out in the garage and find you a paintbrush. I'm kidding about the paintbrush, okay? Let's make sure we get the sides. So you get it over here on the sides. You want to make sure you coat this nice and tight. Flip it over, get the edges. So there we have our marinade. Okay, then in our shaker here we have the low salt SPG. Be very, very even in your coatings. I like to give it a nice little dusting all the way on top. Very nice dusting. Pat it down, kind of push it into the meat a little bit. Okay, then we're going to flip it over. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Same thing on this. We're going to pat it in, make sure it's nice and even. Also, don't forget, get the sides. A lot of people tend to forget to do the sides. So we're going to do all the edges. We're going to turn it around, give it a nice coating all the way around. And anywhere you miss, just kind of give it a nice little pat down. Gives it a nice gloss, a nice sheen. That's kind of what you're looking for. If you put too much oil, this rub's going to fall off. So again, be very careful on how much you apply on here. Give it a nice coating, pat it, and as you can see, that is our end result. That is what we're looking for. So very quick, very simple. You saw how long it took for me to do this. Now we're going to go outside and we're going to grill these babies up. We'll see you in a bit. Okay everybody, we're out here this afternoon in a beautiful Sunday fun day, cooking on the PK 360. We're gonna put our steaks on. So right now we got the temperature about 500 degrees. That's the temperature we want it at. We got a little top rack on here. We're gonna lay these here. We're gonna let these babies cook really, really slow. High heat, but you want them to be tender. Don't you just love that sizzle sound? Beautiful, beautiful looking steaks. Let me get out of the shadow shot there. And we'll check back with you here in just a second. All right, everyone, we're back. We're gonna take a look at these steaks. Look at that. So roughly what I did is I cooked them on one side for 2 minutes, and then I rotated them to kind of give them a little bit of the grill mark that you see on the grate. Then after the total of 4 minutes, then I flipped them over. This is going roughly on the 8th minute. Let's check our temperatures. 131, that is a perfect steak for me. This one's a little bit rarer at 125. Well, there it is, 130. So depending on your likeness of the steak, again, medium rare, medium, well done, doesn't matter. It's to your liking, but I'm doing it for this purpose, and we're cooking them to a medium temperature. So we'll get back with you here when we get back inside. Okay, so our steaks are resting right now, and the best thing to do for a steak when you cook it is to let it rest. What that does is it reconstitutes the juices in it and makes it a more juicier steak. Usually you want it to rest somewhere around 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. In the meanwhile, we're gonna do our little side dish. We're gonna do some nice sauteed asparagus. So we're gonna take a little bit of our olive oil, just a little drizzle, just to kind of get the pan a little moisture. Okay. We'll get this going real quick. We got a nice hot flame going. And then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some bacon. Okay. Then, in proceeding with the cook, sorry about that, we're going to stir a little bit the bacon, get it to get nice and hot. We want it to get a little crispiness to it. Okay. Then, after that, we're going to take our asparagus and we're going to just lay them in there. And we want them to not only take the flavor of the olive oil, we want them to take the flavor of the bacon. Okay. So we get all our asparagus in there. Then, for our seasoning, we're going to do a little bit of lemon, pepper, garlic. Very good combination. It's got a good flavor with all vegetables, in addition to fishes and things of that nature, seafood. So we get a little spritz of that. And again, all these rubs are all available at www.SuckleBusters.com or at your favorite barbecue store. So we give this a quick toss. We basically just want to get everything melded together. We want that bacon flavor everywhere, because believe me, nothing is better in this world than bacon. Okay, as that's simmering, we're going to take the lime juice. We're going to squeeze a little lime juice in there, give it a nice little tanginess. Yeah, if we had smell-o-vision, you'd be sitting there going, oh my God, this smells delicious. It does smell delicious, seriously. I don't know, you can try it. You think if you could touch the screen and go like this and scratch the pan, you might be able to smell it? I don't know. It smells good right here, I'm telling you. So, once this is nice and melded together and all the flavors are done, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna let it simmer for just a second. And then we're gonna cut open our steaks and show you the doneness. What I like to call the reveal. Okay everyone, the asparagus and the bacon have blended very well together. How does this look? Pretty, isn't it? So, with that we're going to do this real quick. We're going to plate up. We're going to take some of this lovely, delicious asparagus. And we're going to take some of this delicious crispy bacon, lay it across the top there. Okay. We've got our asparagus nice and plated up with our bacon, nice lemon, pepper, garlic, and a little shot of lime juice. We're going to take our Cowboy candy, which is a sweetened jalapeno dust, and we're just going to give this a light little dusting over the asparagus. Give it a nice little sweetness, nice little heat. See how it comes out, okay? Let's check our steaks. So our steaks have been resting roughly about 10 minutes. How does this look? Does that look beautiful? Let's go ahead and cut our steak down the middle. How is that? Perfect medium doneness. We got it roughly to about 135 degrees doneness. With the rest period, it's going to go up a little bit. It's going to slightly cook, and then it's going to come back down. Again, it retained all its juices and everything. Now, the true test. How does this taste? Beautiful, beautiful color. Beautiful, dazzling flavor. So folks, let me tell you right now, for all of those that like salt, pepper, garlic, SPG with SuckleBusters, this is a home run with the low salt. You really can't tell the difference, truthfully. I'm a big, big fan of the SPG. I'm going to tell you, you're going to love this. This is really, really good. And for some of you insiders, no sneezing. Big bonus, no sneezing. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode of SuckleBusters Kitchen. Today we used our low salt SPG. That right there is a winner. And we also utilized our Cowboy candy, the jalapeno dust onto the asparagus. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll catch you in the next episode. Thank y'all.